There's so much news going on today. French government has collapsed after a vote of no confidence in parliament. South Korea's president imposed martial law, and the South Korean parliament was like, the hell you do. And there was the shocking news that the CEO of United Healthcare, Brian Thompson, was gunned down in New York City outside a Manhattan hotel early Wednesday morning, being described by the NYPD as a brazen targeted attack, and it occurred just moments before the annual investor conference. Vice presidential candidate Tim Walz, who is the governor of Minnesota, where Brian Thompson is from, is quoted as saying, "This is a terrible loss for the business and healthcare community in Minnesota." United Health is based in Minnesota, so it does make sense that the governor is going to make a statement about it. United Health Group, which is the parent company of United Healthcare, just cracks the top 10 in terms of jobs created in 2024. No increase or decrease. It's the same amount as 2023. I'm not even remotely an expert on this topic, but I do wonder what Tim Walz meant. While no doubt horrific news for his friends and family and for the state of gun control in our country, what about the healthcare community, specifically people who get their insurance through United Healthcare? Because it's been an interesting few years for United Healthcare with Thompson at the helm. In February of this year, the Wall Street Journal reported that the DOJ had opened an antitrust investigation into United Health, which is the parent company of United Healthcare. Part of this is into if their health services arm Optum and United Healthcare are benefiting each other, are finding ways to shut out the competition. Latest scrutiny was over United Health's planned acquisition of another company, a home health company. As of just a few weeks ago, November 12th, 2024, it was reported by the AP that the Justice Department has sued to block United Health Group's $3.3 billion purchase of this home care business. The way I just know that even if I listen to it, I will butcher the pronunciation of that. Now there is another layer to this. In May of this year, the City of Hollywood's Firefighters Pension Fund filed a class action lawsuit against United Healthcare Group, Inc., which included executives like CEO Brian Thompson. I'm not a lawyer, but I can read. And this suit references the Wall Street Journal's article from February of 2024. What they say the article revealed to the public is that the DOJ had reopened its antitrust investigation into United Health. And the public learned for the first time that the DOJ was investigating the relationship between the company's various segments, including Optum. As a result, the price of United Healthcare stock declined by $27 a share, erasing nearly $25 billion in shareholder value. The plaintiff says that United Health was aware of this DOJ investigation since October of 2023. Instead of disclosing any of this information, they sold more than, quote, 120 million of their personally held United Health shares. I think it's important to note here that according to this filing, out of the 120 million, they attribute 102 million to United Health chairman Steve Hemsley alone. For the CEO, Brian Thompson, they attribute over 15 million of his personally held United Health shares, which is still bad, but not 102 million bad. Note, this was brought on behalf of the City of Hollywood's Firefighters Pension Fund, individually and on behalf of all others similarly situated, meaning other people and entities that purchase shares of United Health stock between March 14th, 2022 and February 27th, 2024. Again, don't understand stock really, but I do understand that if United Health was reassuring the market while knowing that a DOJ investigation was going on through their ownership of Optum, that therefore they would be trading at an inflated stock value. They would be trading at artificially inflated prices, which of course tanked once the Wall Street Journal article came out, and the people that were left unscathed primarily were executives at United Health. I'm curious to see how this developing situation is covered. This situation is a tragedy. I'm still wondering about motive. Was it to make a statement before this investors meeting, bring back renewed interest in some of the cases against United Health? Which we're about to have a new DOJ, so not even sure if that's going to be in the works or what that looks like under a Trump presidency. Could it be someone that has had a bad experience as United Health as a provider? Time of filming this, we don't know. I'm curious to learn more about that and to see how the media covers this story. More to come.